Hey everyone, so it's the last week of December. Today is Wednesday, December 27th, and I have just been trying to get stuff together. I have decided to make Vlogmas for this channel week 3 and 4 one big video. And so now that's 3 hours of footage that I still have yet to upload. So I have all intentions of uploading Vlogmas week 3 and 4 and then this Vlogmas, which is really just gonna be like 2 days, maybe 3, on Friday. But either way, I just feel like the off days I had last week and the off days I had this week was definitely like a rest day, but like not like a planned rest day. But one thing I will say, not to make this a boring tidy video, is that the other day for Christmas I got a few content creation things because I specifically asked for them. So one thing is this SD card reader. So it has 2 slots. You pump this off and then you have one that's kind of like an Android type of plug, and then this side is a USB, and then on the sides you have the actual SD ports. So on this side you have your regular SD card, and then on this side you have your micro SD. And so I think that besides like content creation, I just thought about it, like I remember when I was younger, like I had a Nintendo 3DS. I know y'all don't care, but I had a Nintendo 3DS, and it's like some pictures I had on there is like maybe I can like finally like upload them. But I also asked for an SD card, another SD card, and so I actually got a 256 gig one. This one is 150 megabytes. Now we forgetting my technological language. Megabytes per second. I want to finally open this, but I'm kind of torn between whether I want to use this for photography or if I want to use this for videography, because really I wanted it for videography. I don't know, but then it's like, do I want to use it for like just my personal things? Because I wanted to use it for my brands, content creation for my brands. But it's like, well, it would be nice if I start doing photography. I'm gonna need a big girl thing, but then I'm like, that's kind of dumb because I can like do my like photography on that. I don't know if y'all get what I'm trying to say. I like how you have this big old box for this. Yes, as I was saying, I'm not exactly sure what I'll use this for anymore. I think I may commit to using this for my videos, but one thing I am a little bit ignorant on when it comes to technology. One thing I am a little bit ignorant on when it comes to, I regret that so much. Why did I do that? Oh my goodness. I'm so stupid. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Oh god, do not mess it up. I effed up. I really did. Oh my god. Why did I do that? I'm so stupid. BRB! Okay, it's like 10 seconds later and I got it. Let's act like y'all didn't see that. This is my SD card. Oh my god, it's so little and cute. Love that for me. Watch me break it in like 2 seconds. So I have my camera bag here. So this is my first camera bag that my first camera came in. I'll show you guys in a second. And then for Christmas about 2 years ago, I asked for this big camera bag. So I actually have not had an excuse to travel with my photography lately, but in this main bag I just keep all of my miscellaneous things in here. But oftentimes I like have my tripods out because I need them more and more now, and then I also just keep my spare lenses in here. I moved all of my lenses to my other bag. I'll show you guys in a second. Then I also keep like my cables, my props, anything like that in here. So I have like these translucent films and just reflectors in here. This is like one of those shutter lights. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but I don't use this often just because when I first like started using it, I got scared. Anything that can like potentially overheat terrifies me. And then I also have this spare light. This is actually something to keep in like the cars, like an emergency, but I use it for photography. And it's so bright. Oh my gosh. I should show you guys one day. Not today though. Then I have other tripods. So this is actually the first tripod I bought. It was a flexi one. This one I was mainly still using my iPhone. I think I had an iPhone 7 at the time. It's the main one I used to use. I still use it, but not as much as my other ones. This is the attachment that comes on the first one. So this is for like your phone. Then I also have this like prism. It's like a glass prism. I never take it out of the package because I just don't want to mess it up, but it's very beautiful. It takes amazing pictures. If you are trying to get into like photography and you want to do like special effects and stuff, I definitely recommend buying a prism or something like it to just have really cool effects. Oh my god, I forgot I got this magnifying glass. This is also for cool effects. And then in the back, that's usually where I keep my light box, but again, I took that out a few months ago and just like left it out. Then I also have some mirrors in the back. In my main camera bag, that's where I keep like my main camera. So this is my first camera I got. This is my Canon Rebel T6. This is more like a starter camera, starter DSLR, but I love her. She's my baby. And so it came with these two starter lenses. So I have this one, then I have this one. For people who don't know how to read photography, I'm not gonna waste my time saying what it is. Boom. Boom. And once you get into photography, you're gonna understand what these numbers mean a little bit more, but I'm not gonna get into it. So I have this camera, and then last year I bought this one. This is a Canon, oh my god, I never get the name right, G7X Mark II. I love this camera. Genuinely, this is supposed to be like my main vlogging camera, but the only thing I don't like about either of these cameras is that they're not professional grade cameras, so they don't really have all those extra features, which I don't really mind. But when it comes to just making like a very like simple video, like a vlog or something, I want something that like I can just have like good audio and good quality video with it too. So a lot of times I do interviews on my phone, but I feel like for me, I do want to be in a better habit of just like using both. So even though I have this pop-second mic, I do want to invest in like a better setup. So I think I'm going to start using this more because obviously I paid good money for it, and then getting back into photography a little bit more outside of product photography. Oh, also I bought this lens for all of my non-photography people. If you guys want to know which one this is, always look at this number. By the the millimeter, always look at this number. So this one is a prime lens for people who don't understand photography. Those are two are zoom lenses. So prime lenses, just pretty much think about it like stationary. Zoom lenses, you can zoom. You can have a range of millimeter depth. Again, I want to start utilizing these babies a little bit more. I do love my cameras, but I feel like they're kind of neglected. I've just been kind of turning to my phone out of convenience, which is nothing wrong with that, but I just feel like, you know, I have them, let me utilize them a little bit more again. The main thing I want to get out of this bag, I did not mean to do a whole camera bag tour, but this is the battery charger for the big camera. This is a battery charger for the smaller camera. And so my smaller camera came with a battery and then a spare battery, and then my big camera just came with one. I'm gonna charge these because I think they're both dead. I used to have like a case for my SD cards, but like I switched my SD card for my big camera because I guess I just have the habit of like just deleting what I don't need anymore. That was the main thing I was looking for, and I don't find it. Oh, it's right here. I do not remember it being this small. Oh my gosh. Wow. So I love saying this company. I don't want to take these out because I do not want to mess up anything. Oh, I never realized this is a micro SD card adapter. I've just like never really used these because I just have never needed them. And this is a micro SD card. So like I said, now I have an adapter so I can just upload it straight to my computer. Does it fit? Oh my god, it does not fit. Okay, looking at it now, I'm gonna need to buy another case for my SD cards. That's very inconvenient. Okay, so y'all, it's like a few seconds later, and so I have both of my chargers like this. I don't know if this is a safety hazard. If the house catches on fire, don't say that. If you know what happens, you know what happens. But it wasn't me. Don't snitch. So we have both of them. They are both dead, honey. One thing I'm gonna get with my money soon is I'm gonna buy a new SD card holder, like I just told you guys. And I want to do a better job at maneuvering all of my different bags and stuff. Oh, I have another tripod I didn't even show you guys. It's one of those like motion tripods. I asked for that for Christmas like 2 years ago. I didn't use it as much, but I definitely use it, and I can use it more now since I'm doing more like content creation. It's one of those like DG. I'll show you guys a picture of it later. Then earlier for my small jewelry business, I started packaging these with these business cards and then these discount code cards. So these are my old business cards. I actually did finish a good chunk, but I still have a lot more to take care of. As you can see, my desk is a little bit messy. So the next thing I will be doing is taking down all the Christmas stuff. Some things I'm gonna keep, like the Snoopy one, and then these Christmas cards, and then that sign in the back. But a lot of this is just gonna go. Also for Christmas, I got a few little things, which you guys will see that video in a little bit. But I have to organize all this stuff. And then I started to organize all these new clothes and then also just jackets and hoodies that I have into the closet. And then I moved this cart over here in this corner, moved that like white shelf, that baby shelf I used to have, into my closet. So I have all of my art stuff on here and then my stuff for my small business. So ignore this. This is just junk. This is also junk. But I have all of my art stuff on top, and then I have all of my stuff for LJC at the bottom. And then this corner is a work in progress, but I'm starting to get that a little bit more organized. And then this is just kind of like stuff that either needs to be sorted neater or just stuff that just needs to go in storage, period. One final like major update I want to share with you guys tonight, besides the fact that I'm going to be doing a lot of editing and everything. I got a Fire tablet the other day. The main reason I wanted a tablet like that is because I wanted an e-reader. One like free download I got was Frankenstein. I don't think I've ever read the actual Frankenstein. Like in school we read like Romeo and Juliet and Hamlet, all that, but I don't recall Frankenstein. Maybe like we briefly covered it but never actually like read it in depth. So that's one thing I'm going to read now. Looking at it, it's about 200 something pages, and so it may take me about like 3 days to read if I break it up. I'm someone that like if I do something, I like want to do it like in long sessions. Like I'm not someone that's like a 30 minutes hour type of girl. It's like I need at least like 2 to 4 hours, and y'all probably see that a lot in my small business. For me, I do want to prioritize more of like self-care time, because I always work, but I feel like I don't really give myself enough time to just like rest. And it's like I've had so many off days lately of just like falling asleep and then kind of feeling bad about it, but it's like my body is trying to rest and I'm like trying to resist, but my body just wants rest. I'm trying to stay at my job a little bit because I do have a car to pay for and I don't want to dip into my savings because, you know, obviously that's just not smart. Then I want to also just do a lot more for like LJC, like doing events, even small scale events like flea markets and all that. For me, it's just so hard to find a good balance. Like I try to do my best at like having everything, but it's just so difficult. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. I think I may just leave my job, take that leap of faith, and then really just go really hard with like my small business, and then also working on my art, since I want to make that like a business as well. And then in that time, finish my resume, look for like a big girl jobs. I do have a bachelor's degree now, and I don't know, I just want to like have more fun, not feel as boggled down. I want to read. That's gonna be one of my like self-care things, because it's like reading is a self-care, but it's also a productivity thing. It's like the best of both worlds. So I think what I may do just also as fun content, I may have like a review for Frankenstein as I read, just like make notes and then just like go over with y'all and just like have like a tea session. That may become a thing. You know, I don't want to be a booktuber, but at the same time, I'm not just gonna read these for fun. If I'm exploring new books, I want you guys to recommend me new books, and then I'm gonna just tell you guys my honest feedback about it. I've always loved how juicy a lot of books are. Like a lot of novels, like Jane Eyre, for example. People read that and they're like, oh, it's boring. Oh, baby, Jane Eyre was juicy. It had gossip, it had good white drama, it had that good 1970s, 1700s, 1800s Caucasian drama. Like, honey, it was giving Maury, it was giving Jerry Springer, it was giving murder. Like, it was giving, and people did not appreciate it the way they needed to. And see, like, stuff like that. I want to be the, what's that girl's name? Kenny something. She does like movie reviews. I'm going to be the Kenny of books. With that being said, I will check in with you guys tomorrow. Other than that, I hope you guys just enjoy everything so far. Like, just kind of getting a sneak peek into my life. Everything's been kind of like, I don't say rushed, but just not as thorough as I planned for it to be months and months ago. Hope you guys are able to enjoy my chaotic energy. I know I'm a mess. I am. Morning, everyone. Today is December 28th. I actually called out of work this morning. Don't judge me. I never really call out, but I was extremely tired, and then I also just needed a day to just get myself together. I'm going to do a lot of cleaning today and then finishing those vlogs. Turns out the vlogs weren't as bad as I thought, but I feel like now that I'm more comfortable with my editing, I can do a little bit more. First thing I need to do today was, wake up and then, call and then take the boys out. So now I'm eating. Oh, baby, I'm grubbing. Okay? 3 days later, I'm still eating Christmas food. Yes! These are the last of the deviled eggs, so I will be enjoying them. Thank you. Hey y'all, so it's a little while later and now I'm gonna start cleaning. Then I'm gonna clean and then I'm going to finish editing my videos for my small business, personal brand, and then I have to make a drawing for KB, something that my friends and I are doing. And then I think that's really it. So like I said, I'm gonna start cleaning and I'm gonna show you guys some of that behind the scenes. I know y'all are so tired of me cleaning. Sorry. Hey guys, so I want to do like a quick little check-in. As you just saw, I was kind of cleaning up some of the stuff that was on my dresser and on my like little shelf in the corner. So my shelf used to be a little bit more aesthetic. Honestly, now it's just like boxes. Maybe one day I'll get like storage totes from like Dollar Tree or whatever. But for right now, honey, we're just gonna do some reusable boxes. One of the last things I pulled out was this. So I didn't really show you guys what was in it. These are pretty much all of my miscellaneous electronics. So this is the most random. This is like a little alarm clock with like the little lights that come out the top. My dad bought it for me like a few years ago. Not really use it as much. Need a spot for it in my room. This is my old iPhone 7. So I actually bought a new case for it like 2 years ago. I don't know why, because I really don't use it, but I may start using it more now. Maybe as like less of a phone, but maybe more of like voice recording, stuff like that to help me with social media. I've been looking for my AirPods. I didn't realize I left them in here, but I bought this like little marble case. You guys can't really see it. It's like little marble case and it has koi fish. If you know me, my favorite animal is koi fish, also butterflies. But then I have my wireless microphones right here. I don't like these as much as I used to, but I think it's still good if like maybe you're in public or somewhere and maybe you just need to like talk with friends or whatever. So my brother bought me this hard drive, which I'll be honest, maybe I'm a little slow, but I find it to be a lot more difficult to use than like flash drives. Then I also have this light. I actually don't use it as much, but I want to start using it more for like videography. But I kind of like my other light that y'all have seen for videography. This is more for like photography. I have my mouse case. So I actually have it out of the box, but I have a blue mouse, which you guys will probably see later on. I have this, but I actually think it's a shortage in it because it doesn't work the way it's supposed to. But this is like a USB drive adapter port. So you get 4 ports instead of like the 1 or 2 that your computer comes with. But that's really important for me because I have a Mac M2 chip computer. So I only have 1 USB port. So that's really the downside of having Apple products, is that they kind of make things like exclusively Apple. So you always have to get adapters and all that. But if you can get past that part, it's okay, to be honest. These are also more slips for that light I have. You guys have seen it before. It comes with different like films, but I usually just keep the white one in there. I do plan on continuing to use this box. This is like a big box my mom bought me a long time ago. It's like a big case and it's like a mini case and it's like a really small one. So I have the medium one and then the small one here at home, but then the big one, I have some of my more fragile stuff like my glass decorations or whatever in my mom's storage unit. So I think I'm just gonna organize this with those. I don't know. I really don't know. I think I may put a lot more of these things, like my microphones, all that, in my big computer bag, because my big computer bag's starting to be a little bit empty. Maybe I can use this box for something else, like maybe all the like miscellaneous things I have in like my side dresser by my bed, and I think that would be a better use of things as well. I also have this little dishwashing pan. I use it as like my little cleaning bucket. There's some things in there that like I started to clean and I like never finished cleaning. So right now I have like my art supplies, and then I also have like some shoestrings that I never finished washing, and then of course my wash brushes. So I need to find a place for that. I may sit it right back at the very top of that shelf that I had it at, because it's something that like I kind of don't want just like in the way. Cleaning is so hard because it's like I pull a lot of stuff out at a time, and so it's like as soon as I clean, I have to pull it right back out. And for me, that's just, it's a hassle. It really is. I try my best. I try to like manage everything the best that I can, but sometimes I do get overwhelmed. And like times like now, I'm just like, I don't even know where to put everything, because it's like there's no designated spot, so it's gonna be pulled right back out. Okay, give me just a minute. Okay, so one thing that is a little bit more like tame to do, I have not plugged in my Wallflower in so long. So the first thing I do if I haven't plugged in a long time is make sure that there's no dust on top. With this, you turn. The last thing I had, I believe, was strawberry shortcake or pound cake, whatever it's called. I would say if you guys don't know what these are the Wallflowers from Bed Bath & Body Works. I do recommend these. There are plenty of sales throughout the year, so it's like even if you don't want to buy them full price, which I don't recommend, I would definitely say like take advantage of those sales. Once you have this, I mean, you can get these for like sale anytime. You might get like 5 for $27, but to me it's worth it because they last a long time. They're easier to use than other brands, and I mean they smell amazing. So this one I'm going to put in is called Champagne Toast. So I've actually had these Wallflowers for a long time. So again, like they last a very, very long time. So first thing I'm going to do is just take this like protective seal off, unscrew the cap, you plug that in just like that. One thing that's confusing about this, you know, usually it's like righty tighty, lefty loosey. This one is lefty tighty, righty loosey, so it's kind of confusing. So once you have this, I recommend using your top plug because you need something that's a sturdy plug. So never put in like a extension cord or anything like that. Put in the top one so that it doesn't tip over or fall. Once you do that, I mean, literally just keep it in there for like forever. Make sure that not a lot of dust is getting in there. Like, it's fine, it's gonna last a long time. So today is, again, December 28th, and I will let you guys know whenever it runs out. I'm gonna leave it in my wall throughout the day, throughout the night, and just see how long it lasts. This is my little pile of hoodies, jackets I need to fold up. Another major thing I want to do is take down all of this Christmas stuff. So some things I'm going to keep, some things I don't know if I want to throw them away or just like maybe redo them in like a different video. I know some things I love, so I'm going to sort that out, have a keep pile, and then I don't know what I'm doing with those other ones. So I have my keep pile and everything else. Honestly, I'm throwing it away. Hello, today is Friday, December 29th. It is currently 12:39 in the morning. I'm exhausted and I'm still editing the prior Vlogmas. Pray for me. But in all seriousness, guys, it's 12:39 and I'm seriously trying to edit this Vlogmas. And you know, since I combined weeks 3 and weeks 4, it ended up being about 3 hours raw footage, which isn't bad if you're like into content creation, but as someone who's just trying to do some simple vlogs, and there was a bunch of talking, a whole bunch of stress from finals, it's a lot. So I'm about 30 minutes in to the 3 hours, and this vlog ain't going up today. I'm keeping it so real. Hopefully I'm aiming for Sunday. We're gonna go for the 31st. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I can't. I think I may just edit studio vlog for LJC, film video for that, upload that, and then when I get off of work later on today, I'm just gonna edit this down. I'm trying to do all my like fun edits and effects as I'm going. I can't. So anyways, I had a taste for candy. So I have some Kit Kats. I have 4 bars. Boom. Let's see if I can do the little test. I've never been able to do like a little... Okay. Holding the mic. Okay, hold up. One more time. One more time. I'm gonna have the mic a little closer. That was not as satisfying. I have never been able to do the little pop sound. I am impressed. I will see you guys later. Bye. Y'all, I am determined to finish this Vlogmas. I didn't get anything done for Vlogmas yesterday. I did other things now. It is 2:16 a.m. I have about 2 hours left. I will be going to bed at 4:30. Maybe. Wish me luck. Update. It's 3:45 and right now I have managed to edit everything I already edited, like adding in music and stuff, and then I think I deleted about 20 or 30 more minutes of raw footage. I am tired. I'm taking a nap, and honestly, I'm finna give up on this Vlogmas. I really am. I'm exhausted and I'm dying. Okay, it is like 2 minutes later. I have decided to split weeks 3 and 4 up again. For Vlogmas week 3, I'm sitting at 1 hour and 57 minutes. For week 4, I'm sitting at 52 minutes. I am going to try to have these done by tomorrow. I also had to edit week 5. I don't know if there's going to be a week 5. I might just scrap. I don't know. I'm tired. I'm done. I'm upset. Hey y'all, so I never woke up this morning. Well, wait. I did wake up this morning. I woke up at 8 4:32. Then I'm sad to go to work. So now it is 4:34 and I need to finish the rest of this video. So now since I split 3 and 4 up into their own separate things, I have at least about another hour and a half of this to edit. So what I'm trying to do is add effects as I go along, because I don't know if I'm going to do like a full watch through after I'm done. I might, but I doubt it. But then for the other one I'm sitting at 52ish minutes, so that shouldn't be too bad. I feel like a lot of this is montage footage, but I feel like I'm at a point where it's like better late than never. And then for week 5, which is like what I'm recording now, I don't know if I'm going to film it this year. I think I might just make like its own separate video. I don't know, but I will update you guys as soon as I am done. So again, it's 4:30ish right now. Okay, so I've made another impulsive decision. I have decided to split Vlogmas week 3 into parts 1 and 2, with 1 being the boring talking part and then 2 being a lot of action. Also, I love this face. Love that for me. That means that part 1 will be 38 minutes long. Part 2 is the really long part, but a lot of that is just like skippable stuff. So that may end up being about 20 minutes. Thank God. Good morning, everyone. So today is December 31st, aka New Year's Eve. So since today is December 31st and I have a little bit more time for I have to go to work, I want to say that for 2024, I do want to be more intentional about getting back into my hobbies. For the longest time, even though I was doing an amazing job with like school and everything, I do feel that just time-wise, I was very overwhelmed. And so now that I don't really have that excuse of school anymore, or at least not for a while, I can do a better job at getting my brands on part, taking better conscious care of my health, my self-care, and that includes like fitness and everything too. Also getting back to a lot of hobbies like reading, practicing my languages, to which I definitely want to show you guys all of that. Getting back into just other career passions. I don't know if I ever said this, but I always want to be a writer as well, to which I have always written, but in these last few years, really just being in university, I have definitely slacked up a bit. For 2024, I just want to be so intentional about all those things. I have not edited any of week 4 or week 5 yet, but this video is really just kind of look behind the scenes of what was going on the last weeks of December. So I think this video may not go up until next week, so the first week of January. But regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed this video so far. With that being said, thank you for supporting me on my journey so far. 2023 was a great year, even though it was very stressful in some parts, and I look forward to 2024. I think you guys will love the content, seeing more of what I do, seeing my post-undergrad studies, and then hopefully getting accepted into grad school, and then seeing me into my hobbies and being better about my self-care, really just glowing up. With that being said, I hope you guys have an amazing day. Hope you enjoyed this video, and bye.